Hey everyone, today I'm doing this little video to showcase what we built this week at Zyfai and how we are progressing in the agentic economy. So this video will be focused on the user experience and developer experience. So to give a bit of context around Zyfai and so what we are doing. So Zyfai is a non-custodial protocol to interact and get rebalancing and automation across DeFi to optimize your yield and to protect you from the different hacks we can see in DeFi. So you're deploying what we call an agent. So basically this agent, we have a restricted control on your new created account, and will be able to do rebalancing, intelligent rebalancing, to always optimize your yield and to protect from the different hacks which can happen in DeFi. So to do so, regarding this, I need to explain a bit what the session key are. So session key are basically the technology we are using to give access to an agent, to an off-chain agent. So this session key is basically installed in the smart wallet. You will basically deploy it. So this smart wallet is owned only by your EOA. So it's a simple connection where you have your own wallet, so EOA, external bond account, can be a Rabi, a MetaMask, or it can be also a Safe, which is deploying this smart wallet. And on this smart wallet, you are signing what we call a session key, which is having a temporary permission scope key, which is basically having an access to predefined contracts. So predefined smart contracts like Aave contract, Morpho contract in a specific target registry. So it's a bit technical, but this session key is linked to a specific contract which has been audited twice, and which is basically a module you are installing on the Safe, which is linked to another contract, which is a target registry, where we are doing, and when we are adding all the targets the agents can interact to. So this target registry is basically here, and it's totally open source, and you can basically see it on risk.ziv.ai/session keys. And so you can interact with different protocols like Aave, like Morpho, like Compound, like Euler, like Spark. And so this is basically what the agents can access to when you are deploying this smart wallet and signing this session key. But the issue with that is the fact that when you are deploying a smart wallet, you need to sign the session key and deploy the account on all the chains you are basically interacting with and where you want your funds to work on. So the onboarding before what we shipped this week was you were coming to Zyfai, you were depositing USDC, so first signature. The second signature was deploying the account on the specific chain. Here it's Base, for example, and was to sign the session key on Base. So 3 signatures. In terms of onboarding, it was a bit broke because it's asking you as a user to sign 3 times, and as a developer, this needs to. This is also like going to the user you're targeting. So as a developer, you're also asking to your user to sign 3 transactions, which can't be like scalable and like smooth. So what we have done is we have created a new pre-deployed services, which is basically pre-deploying all the smart wallets, signing all the session key on all the chains you want your agent to work on. But basically, like it's at Zyfai just 3 chains, so we are doing the pre-deployment on these 3 chains. And so instead of having these 2 signatures of deployment and signatures of session key, you only have one, which is staying, which is a deposit of USDC. So we can see Zyfai now as simple and as smooth as a deposit on the Morpho Vault, because you just need to do like 1 signature and you will basically have access to automated yield with all the value provision of Zyfai, which is to rebalance between different protocols, between different chains, and optimize and protect your yield. So for example, I would go here and I would select aggressive strategy. On this aggressive strategy, I can customize where my agent can rebalance my funds on. So for example, I am in Morpho and I don't want to be rebalanced to like specific pool. For example, these 2 pools, I'm saving the selection and I will be able to deposit the 10 USDC. So it will be just 1 call. So just this call and just this signature, and I will be able to access and to have my agents. So what's technically happening under the hood, it's pretty simple. So it's depositing the funds on the smart wallet, which has been associated to your EOA. And this smart wallet is basically added you as an owner and is basically giving you all the right on it, and is already having the session key which are signed. So yeah, once this is done, you are basically having a quick survey, and you can link also the agent to your Telegram. And so we are seeing like the 10 USDC have been deposited on the smart account and have been already deposited into Morpho. So basically this account has been associated to you. And so you can verify also this on-chain really easily. So you can see that you have done the top up and you have the deposit to the protocol, which is already happening. And so in the next few days, you will have like rebalancing between the different pool you have approved to optimize your yield. And so you have your agent, which is actually working for you. So if we are checking this account, we can see that it's deployed on the switch chains. And so if we are checking what basically happened on chain, we can look at the address and we can check the event, added owner, and we can see that my EOA, which is this one, 0xB2B, has been added as an owner, and the old owner, which is like the owner of the pre-deployment services, has been removed. So you are the only owner of this new deployed smart account. And so you can access to Zyfai like this. So this is what we shipped this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'm wishing you a great day.